Salutations, Room 9 kids and families. Mrs. Dunbar here with a message. Are you ready? We've got a lot to talk about what next week is going to look like. Let's begin. So the way our distance learning is going to look for next week, starting April 6th, is I'm going to be asking students to log into Microsoft Teams. And when you log into Microsoft Teams, there are going to be two things you need to do always. The first thing that you're going to need to do is make sure that you take today's survey, and there will always be a link that goes to the Microsoft form. This is actually going to be used for your attendance record, okay? So I'm going to know that you're there if you go ahead and click on this form and fill it out. Then I'll get an Excel spreadsheet that has everybody who checked in that day. So that's the number one thing you need to do in Microsoft Teams, is to fill out that form. The second thing you're going to need to do is check for the day's assignment. You can do that in two ways. You can either click on assignments over here on the left-hand side, or you can click on assignments up here on the top. These are the tabs that are in the general. So if you click on one of those, it's going to come up and show you what your assignment is for that day. So here's a look into what your assignment's going to look like when you log in on Monday morning. It's going to ask you to get a blank notebook or a binder with paper and a pencil. So over the weekend, go ahead and find a binder. You've got to have one around your house, or a notebook that you can write in. We don't have handouts, so we're going to be using blank paper. Then I'm going to be asking you to click on the link and watch the video. And you can see down here there's a link that goes to a movie that I made, a little video that's going to walk you through all your lessons. Now I did put in a little pause button icon, and when you see that, pause the video and do whatever task I'm asking you to do. I may ask you to read something on that page. I may ask you to read something and write something in your notebook. You never know what I'm going to ask, so be sure you pause it and do the lesson that I ask you to do. And of course, we will still have paragraph of the week, but I'm going to be assigning that in a separate assignment, and that's going to be due every Friday at 3 o'clock. The other thing that you'll notice right away when you go into our teams is I've created group channels. Think of these like table groups. They're not exactly what our table groups were, but we are split up into 6 tables, and each one of you is assigned to one of these. These are a private channel. And when we have a video conference, when I do office hours and we check in, you're going to be checking in with whatever channel you've been assigned to. That way we've only got 5 or 6 students on the call, and it'll be a lot easier to get through our lessons if you have questions. I know that everyone has questions about how distance learning works and what kind of support will there be. I can tell you that the district is working on a new part of the website that's going to be for students and a part for parents, with rules, how to log in, how to get tech support, and how to use Microsoft Stream. As soon as this website is live, I will be letting you know, but it will be located at mantecausd.net. And so we get into good habits. I'm asking you today to go to our teams and click on today's survey for Thursday, April 2nd. Remember, you can get to this also from your phone. You can download Microsoft Teams on your phone and go to it that way. You can also get to it by going on to Teams and clicking on the link that I leave there for you. That's how easy it is, but please do this so that I know that you are in attendance today. All right, Room 9 families, that's all I have for now, but I'm sure you have questions. So when you go on today's forms survey, you know there's always a spot for do you have questions. That would be the perfect spot to ask your questions. Type those in there, or you can reach out to me. All right, Room 9, I know we've got this together because the Room 9 kids are tech savvy. And thank you so much to all the family members out there for all your support and hard work. I know together we're going to make this transition so that our students can continue the learning and be successful. All right, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.